Now, there have been a lot of big flexes in anime. Some of them have been big, some bigger, some of them have been literal flexes. But which are the biggest of the big flexes? Now, coincidentally, all of these flexes are from Hunter x Hunter, but that definitely doesn't have anything to do with that it being my favorite anime. It's 100% an unbiased top 10 biggest flexes list in anime. So let's get into it. But first, let's flex those finger muscles and click that like and subscribe button right now and comment below your biggest real-life flex to date. So I'm going to take you all the way back to episode 11 of Hunter x Hunter, Killua versus Jonas the Dissector. Now, they introduced this man as one of the greatest... Wait, great is the wrong word. I don't want you to think that I mean great in a good way. Great is in largest. Largest mass murderer in history with over 146 confirmed kills. Wait, no, it's not Call of Duty. This is real. It's not real because it's anime, but it's real in the world that it's in. Anyway, this guy pushes a man through a concrete wall instantly and does it casually before he fights Killua. Killua is such a badass mofo, he rocks up, hands in pockets, ready to ball out, fight to the death, and instantly eviscerates this man. He kills him so quickly that Jonas the Dissector hasn't even realized his heart has been taken out of his chest and bagged up with part of his torn t-shirt, and Killua is just holding it while it's still pulsing in the air. Absolutely massive flex. But it gets so much bigger. What about Chrollo versus Zeno and Silva Zoldyck during the Phantom Troop arc in York New City? Silva and Zeno are established as two of the 10 most powerful, badass mofo assassins on the planet. No one fucks with them, and this brother, this badass Chrollo Lucifer, comes up, rocking up with a book in a full suit to battle, and isn't even trying. He's got a book in one hand, a carpet in the other, and he's wafting it around, just admiring his opponent's abilities. Now, Zeno and Silva are really trying to take him out, and he's dancing left and right. He shows some admiration, but he's in no trouble. Even when Silva gives him some sort of orb finishing move, he gets up with literally just a scratch on his face. He looks like he can competently fight two of the most powerful people on the planet, and he's not even trying to kill them. He acknowledges this after the fight. Like, what? These two are literally trying to kill him, and he's just enjoying himself like this is a regular occurrence. Now, jumping on top of that, mid-fight, Silva gets slashed with a blade, laced with some poison, which is quoted for 1/10 of a milligram could kill a whale. And he literally plucks a hair off his head and wraps it around his arm and ties it as if that's gonna be a good tourniquet, and he's fine. Nothing. He's like, no biggie. That's like Conor McGregor stabbing Khabib in the leg with a literal knife mid-fight, and Khabib just being like, there is no problem here. But let's take this a step further up in the series and in biggest flexes. During the Chimera Ant arc, Gon and Killua are outclassed, and they have to go through some grueling training led by Morel's underlings. Now, Gon comes out of this training, and Morel is like, I don't think you got this. Come at me. And Gon is just like, you want me to attack you for real, bro? Bonus flex! Morel literally flexes here and becomes like a 4 times human with more abs and muscles than actually exist on a real person, and that's pretty cool. But anyway, Gon's charging up his rock, paper, scissors ability, and just the thought of him switching on that I'm gonna kill you attitude has Morel, who's a huge human being, sweating with no t-shirt on. And just as he's charging up his ability, the ground starts shaking and breaking apart. Buildings have the tiles flown off them, and everyone is fucking terrified. The look on Morel's face is like, oh shit, I done messed up. I'm about to die by this 13 or 12-year-old kid. It's insane. And he doesn't even get to do the move. Killua stops him because he's gonna literally eviscerate Morel. And afterwards, Gon just laughs it off and is like, sorry bro, I was actually gonna kill you. But let's not forget Uvogin versus the Shadow Beasts. This is some of the most grueling shit I've ever seen. So the Shadow Beasts are meant to be some epic, badass, muscle mercenary for hire type dudes, which the Mafia have called in to deal with the Phantom Troop. But at this instance, literally just try and deal with Uvo. But Uvo's on the ground, disabled with only his head as a weapon. Now, while this weird chubby leech dude is on him, he straight up bites half of his head off. But he doesn't bite the head off and then spit it out like, ugh. He chews it up and samples the cuisine. And when he's done, he shoots out a chunk of skull at the next dude. It goes through his hand, which he's using Nen to fortify, and then through his brain. And if that wasn't enough, the third dude, he doesn't even touch to kill him. He just yells at him, and he is obliterated. The earth is shaking, mountains in the background are exploding, and everyone is like, fuck. This is unbelievable. Uvo takes out 3 of the Shadow Beasts who are respectable Nen users without using Nen whatsoever. It's his own physical raw strength. So which of the biggest flexes did I miss? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll catch you all again real soon. Yes, muscle mercenary for hire type dudes, which the Mafia have called in to deal with the Phantom Troop. But at this instance, literally just try and deal with Uvo. But Uvo's on the ground, disabled with only his head as a weapon. Now, while this weird chubby leech dude is on him, he straight up bites half of his head off. But he doesn't bite the head off and then spit it out like, ugh. He chews it up and samples the cuisine. And when he's done, he shoots out a chunk of skull at the next dude. It goes through his hand, which he's using Nen to fortify, and then through his brain. And if that wasn't enough, the third dude, he doesn't even touch to kill him. He just yells at him, and he is obliterated. The earth is shaking, mountains in the background are exploding, and everyone is like, fuck. This is unbelievable. Uvo takes out 3 of the Shadow Beasts who are respectable Nen users without using Nen whatsoever. It's his own physical raw strength. So which of the biggest flexes did I miss? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll catch you all again real soon.